Well, guys, it's the next day. We're up bright and early. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We're just going for our little jaunt. Violet broke her great big long leash, so I had two smaller leashes tied together, or, hooked together. Just so she has a little more wiggle room when exploring. Oh, there's flyers in our driveway. Not that I'd shop with flyers. I don't know if I'll go into town today. I might go into town tomorrow. I'm still on the... I'll bring those in when we go back. What are you smelling? Yeah. Oh, there's a hole there. Yeah, I might go in tomorrow and just get some stuff done today that I didn't get done today. So anyways, it's dark out. I will be back in a bit. All right, we're back. It's 6:17. I'm going to make a really quick coffee. And then I'll throw together those lunch kettles. They're all done. I just need to put the sandwiches and cheese string in it. Oh, I need to add water. Crying out loud. Just a minute. Alright, here's my coffee. I'm out of cream, so I have to use like homogenized milk. So I just put a little splash, just out of routine to have something. But I took these banana breads out yesterday. I made them back in February, but I wrapped them in, I think, foil, saran wrap foil, something like that, and then in this freezer bag. I'm assuming these are still going to be good. I'm going to open it up and slice one up for breakfast for all the kids. So I'll take it out and show you. Oh, I just unwrapped it, for goodness sakes, and I didn't press record. Just a second. Yeah, I had y'all set up on my tripod and unwrapped it, and yeah, it wasn't recording, but I made this back in February. And look at, like, it doesn't smell freezer burnt or anything. Yeah, I'm only gonna unwrap one, but I got butter. I left some butter out to soften last night so I can slice it up here in a bit. When the kids get up, it's banana bread for breakfast. But I'm gonna have my coffee, then I'm gonna go rouse the children. Mally's up, Marquise and Kara are up, but it's the little ones that I need to get up, because they leave before the big ones. Oh, I'm sneezing. I'm just sitting on the floor, gonna help Maze get dressed. Okay. I would just back up so they can see your outfit. Well, it's hard to see because it's all black, but I've got some red socks there. Lightning fast.
What was it called again? Dave.
Yeah, I just told him he fell asleep. He fell asleep on the couch last night. And I had to carry him upstairs to bed. And he was down here watching wrestling, fell asleep on the couch right here.
I was watching SmackDown.
Yeah, of course you were. See. There it is. There it is. That's the business. How's the banana bread, Maze? What are your thoughts, Misha?
I'm cold.
You're cold. And there's Zaya's there. She's just getting her socks on. Give it a whirl.
It's cold. That's never good.
I know.
Maze.
I'm cold and I like it.
Oh.
Like this, not this.
Good, good. All right, we made it out for the little time to spare. I wonder if my chair's wet. I hope not. I only got my flip-flops on, so I don't want to walk on the wet grass or my toes will get all wet. What? You can drop it, yeah, but keep an eye out for Devin, because when he comes, she'll jet across the road. And that's just not safe. Don't. I was going to say, don't take my seat. Come here, Violet.
My hand sanitizer keeps hitting me in the arm.
What?
My hand sanitizer keeps
Oh, does it? There. Come here, Violet. He's coming in a minute. We're going to have to hold you when I'm actually going to go to town, you guys. Yeah, after these guys go. Violet. Don't jump. Don't jump. Hurts. Just a minute. She might end up having to take care of some business she didn't finish this morning. She's circling the ground, looking for a good spot.
She's feeding it.
Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna do. Oh no, maybe not.
Go get it.
Yeah, I think she wants to. She's just a lot going on. No, he's not. Success! Yay, Violet! Now you can run around. That must have jarred something loose, Tiger. You know what that's from? Maze is he's like, can I take it to the trash? I said, yes. He wants to get rid of the poop bag.
Yeah, don't want
Now, let me sit back down. Did she? She's just playing.
You need to get her nails clipped.
I do get her nails clipped. Thanks, Maze. His book bag's half the size of him. Right. Yeah, well, the grass is all wet. Keep running and shoot. Violet. Run around the mulberry bush.
Can one of them do it with me?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Keep running. Keep running. Oh, she's playing with her leash. Yeah, when I go to town today, I'll get a longer leash again because that one, they're just rinky-dink ones from the DS. Violet, come get them. What happened? She's over there jumping around. What happened?
I was running. And what's the thing?
Well, you're lightning fast is what it says. No. You're not taking the leash off now because the bus will be here soon. But
No, that's gross. I knocked that over. Like
go get Zaya, Violet. Go get him. She's gonna get you. Oh God! I think it's hilarious.
Can I not do it anymore?
Well, you don't have to do it.
Now my shirt's muddy on my cheeks.
What cheeks? Not those cheeks. I don't know whether she'll want to play fetch right now or not. She's interested in that bush. She must smell something. No.
Throw it in front of her face. Throw it in front of her face.
Go get it.
I thought she wasn't gonna get it.
Did she get it? She didn't get it. Oh my God, there's a deer. There's 2 deers. Grab hold of the leash. 3 deers. I don't know if you've seen over there, 3 deers ran across the road over there.
I only saw the last one.
It's just if Violet had a seen them. She might have chased after them, and then God, deers can go fast too. Maybe. Well, if she'd seen the deer, she would have went after it, I'm sure.
Did I see the deer?
The what?
There was deers that ran across the road over there.
Well, it was other those same deers I saw a couple times.
Yeah.
She needed a stick.
She doesn't need that giant stick. Come here, Maze. Just drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Can't split a post. That's bad luck, apparently. But we're immune. Here, I'll take her.
She's difficult. She got my mask dirty.
Did she? Come on, Violet.
You know, I'll ask the one from your mask.
Come here, Violet.
I'm getting a new mask.
Gosh.
You suck, Violet.
Oh. There they go. Yeah, there. Misha waved. The other ones didn't see, but all right, Violet, you had it. Oh, Maze forgot his book bag. Well, I'm going in anyways. He's gonna be upset. Excuse my language. Yeah, we needs to go. We needs to go now, because when he gets to school, he'll probably have a conniption. All right, it's 7:56. We just made it to town. Mally's running in Maze's book bag to the elementary school. The parking lot is jumping. Like, there's a whole bunch of friggin' cars, and there's a crossing guard, and people, you know, I don't like driving in parking lots when it's full of kids and parents and stuff. Just safety, right? Like, I don't want to squish anybody. So, anyway, she's running that in. She's a bit of a bear this morning, but I said, you don't have to come with me. You don't have to, but... Anyways, of course, everything's all my fault. God. Teenagers. Anyways, Violet's here. And I just don't want Maze's second day of school to be upsetting, because he'll get to school and realize he doesn't have his book bag. And, of course, he's 6 years old. He's a smart little boy, but he might think, oh, my God, where's my book bag? I lost it, or I forgot it, and that was my lunch, and, you know, what am I going to do? Well, it's there. I said, just bring it to the office. They'll call him in to get it. So, problem solved. The only thing that throws me off a bit, like, I had to drive all the way into town to do this, but then I'm going to go back out to Superstore, and then I'm going to come back into town. Superstore isn't very far away. Like, it really isn't. I'm just being a big baby about it. I just don't like... Oh, yeah, see, people are... It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yeah, anyways, so, do you see her, Violet? Oh, no. Yeah, anyways, gonna go out there. Superstore doesn't open till 8 o'clock anyways. And Mally needs a new book bag. The new book bag I got Mally the other day, Messiah wanted, so Messiah got that one. Mally used the one that Messiah had been using for summer, because she liked that one, but the strap broke, so I need to look for another one. They might. Alright, we're at Tim's. Then we'll go over to the Superstore. Oh, that car is ticking. That's not good. Doesn't that mean something's wrong with the engine? It's dry or something? I don't know. I'm no mechanic, but... Anyways, I'm at Superstore. And I gotta piss like a racehorse, for goodness sakes, and I hate using public bathrooms. But my back teeth are floating, so I have to. And then we'll see what kind of deals we can find. Alright, there's a lady over there with a 50% off sticker roll. But... Oh, I wonder if that watermelon's any good. I don't know. Oh, look, There's a cake here. I'm not gonna get it, but look at that cute cake with the balloons. There's another one. Oh my god, that looks delicious. Oh, I just want to motorboat these things. Not going to, but I want to. There's some more of those dang kebabs. That's medium ground. 703, that's not bad, so cut that in half. I might get those. Oh, here's some more. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of this. Not all of it, but some of it. Ooh, this is good too. Chicken, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Oh my god. This is the cheapest I've seen it. And I don't know how long. Whole chicken. More chicken thighs. And of course, you got some sausages. I don't need any of those. Pork tenderloin. It's a small one. Those ribs. And here's some chicken drumsticks. I'm not going to get any of those. Split chicken wings. I got some at the house. These ones are even better. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, the hodgepodge's looking kind of bare. Yeah, maybe we missed the boat on this one. Oh, that's not 50% off stuff. That's stuff to be shelved. But, oh, little eeny teeny itsy bitsy baby diapers. Let's check the other one. Yeah, that looks pretty much the same. Good nights. Alright, I got some deals, guys. I can't wait to show you. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am freaking out because, oh, look at that dog. This is the second time to Superstore. I left you guys in the cart corral over there. I drive all the way into town. Watch out, Violet. Stop to the DS so I can get Mally a drink. And drop her off at high school and realize I can't find where you guys are. And I'm thinking, oh, for flying flip-flop. So I come back here and you're still sitting in the cart. In the cart corral. So nobody took you. Nobody kidnapped you. Thank friggin' God. But I need to get some gas. The gas light came on, dang it. And then we're gonna head home. Dang it, Nathan. We just missed him. Just missed him, for crying out loud. Alright guys, on the way back I took a different way and I stopped at that post office close to Medea's old house and I mailed that thing off to her that I was going to do on Sunday. Then I realized the post office is closed and they have more books here than they do at the little post office where I live. So I bought 4 books. Yes, I did. So, but I don't feel bad about it because one of them is a doozy of a deal. Alright, it's 10:02 and I just got home and I can't wait to show you this stuff. But first off, I'll start down here because I had no room on my table. I got some cinnamon buns, regular $5.49, 50% off. They can have it for dessert tonight. And 2 bags of sugar, 2 for $4. So the rest of the stuff I got was all 50% off. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things of chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, $10.42, $9.77, $10.09, $9.12, $10.27, $9.43. So cut all those prices in half, and that's what I paid for boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which is friggin' amazing. The hamburger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? Yeah. Lean ground, $9.39, $12.30, $7.55. Oh, this one's medium ground. $8, medium ground. $7.03, lean, $10.45, and medium ground, $7.23. So cut all those prices in half. Yeah, fantastic. And guess what I'm going to be canning? Oh yes, look at all these mushrooms I got. Yeah, they were, I think, $1.75 each, like the 50% off price. And I know I could probably get it cheaper to buy 50% off whole mushrooms, but it's a whole lot of work to clean them and cut them, and this just saves a whole whack of time. So yeah, cremini mushrooms, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I got some watermelon for tonight for supper. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but that seemed okay. I got 2 more cans of those shredded carrots, 3 things of watermelon juice, 50% off. This wasn't 50% off, but the vegetable oil. And then I got 4 things of chicken legs, or chicken wings. I'm going to put all of these in the freezer because I got chicken wings in the freezer that I'll take out to defrost to use before I use these ones. That's what I'm going to do with the hamburger too. I have a bunch of 50% off hamburger in the deep freezer. I'm going to take out and defrost, and I'm going to be doing freezer meals probably, well, oh, there's something else I got too. Freezer meals maybe tomorrow or the next day. I don't know yet. Sometime in the very, very near future. But yeah, so I am so stoked. I really am. I'm excited. I need to go organize my freezers, take out the stuff so I can make room for this stuff. And I need to dig out some coolers too because I need to let that meat defrost so I can cook it. But I don't got room in my fridge for all the meat that I'm going to take out, so I just put it in coolers. But yeah, very exciting, huh? Very exciting. Kind of see me. What I'm going to do, this stuff is still all on the table. I'm going to dump all the mushrooms in my big crock pot. Harriet's a big girl, but not as big as this big boy here. And I don't know if I'm going to can these today, but I don't want to leave them out. I can, when you can mushrooms, you got to blanch them for a little bit. And it'll be easier to store them if I store them today in a big Ziploc bag. And then all these little containers. So I'm just going to do that. I'll rinse these containers. They go right in the recycle. And that's a big old bunch of stuff out of the way. Then I'll get into my deep freezers. I think I might do a freezer meal today, just because what I'm going to have to do is go down in the basement and find the jars that I'm going to need for this, get them all washed up today. When you pressure can, you don't have to sterilize them before you can them. They got to be good and clean, but if you're pressure canning, it gets so stinking hot in a pressure canner, it takes care of the rest for you. But what else I got 5 big bags of frozen corn. That's out in the porch. I'm gonna dump those out into 2 of my big silver bowls, and I'm gonna can that up. Somebody asked, have I ever canned corn on the cob, like from the cob? And yes, I have done that, and the corn is delicious. but it is so much work. I find that so tedious and hard, and you have to have so much corn. When I can, if you've been following me for a while, I can in big batches. I don't can in little batches. I can in big batches. I got 2 giant pressure canners on the go at the same time, 99% of the time. And to do that with corn on the cob, it's doable, but I don't got time for that. And when I can get frozen corn, I know it's not the best unless you can buy it organic, because most corn is, you know, GMO'd, but they don't have it every supper. But my kids like corn, and they will use it. So I got 5 big bags of frozen corn. I'll defrost. I can't can that today because you can't can things that are frozen. You gotta wait till they're at least room temperature, or, you know, defrosted, because that's just not gonna fly. And anyways, if I'm gonna dig out my canners, I need to do it and can more than one thing. And now if I was so inclined, I could can up this hamburger. I could can up that chicken. I've done all that before. But I want to make a good amount of freezer meals for this fall. And all the corn that I'm going to can, all these mushrooms I'm going to can, I won't have to can this stuff till maybe spring again, or this time next year, depending on how fast we use it. I think the last thing I canned was mushrooms. So I do have some canned in the basement, but they had so much. I didn't even take all the mushrooms I had there. I was just like, okay, I'll get a good amount, and that'll be that. But that fills up this 23-quart stock pot of mushrooms. Now I gotta fill it up with water. Bring it up to a bubble. I forget how long you boil it. 10 minutes maybe. Then strain it out. I don't use the liquid from the mushrooms that I boil to can with. I think some people do. I don't. I put fresh water in with the mushrooms that I'm canning. But strain it, and I'll most likely just cool it today, pack it away, and then tomorrow when I do can, my mushrooms will be cold, my jars will be washed and cooled and cold, my canner will be cold. I'm going to get those up today and wash them, because you can't can cold things in a hot canner. And you know, so as long as you start canning off at the same temperature all around, I've never had an issue with it. So yeah, I gotta go see. I know I got lots of jars down there. I just, usually with mushrooms, I can them in 1/2 pint jars. I don't think I have a whole lot of those, but I do have a lot of pint jars and quart jars. But I think with mushrooms, you're not supposed to can them in great big jars. So I think pint jars should be okay. And anyways, yeah, I'm gonna deal with this mess and then get my stock pot on the stove to start, and then I can shimmy around in my deep freezers to pull stuff out and put stuff in. So that's the plan, Stan. Oh, just so you can see, yeah, he's pretty full. Yeah. All right, he's filled with water, but yeah, like it's, yeah, I might put a plate over top of it just for now until it starts to bubble. And we'll go from there. All right, I looked through one of my deep freezers, not in great detail, but the stuff that I could see easily. I took out 4 things of chicken wings, so those 4 can go back in the freezer, just so I rotate it. I took out 6 packs of frozen hamburger, again, all 50% off. And I'm gonna defrost these. Freezer. Now I'm gonna check on the chicken thighs. We'll see. What do you think, Violet? Huh? All right, I went down in the basement deep freezer. These are some steaks. I need to make sure they're not freezer burnt. That was looking a little haggard. But I took out another thing of chicken wings, so I have 5. Just, if I'm going to do them, I'm going to do a bunch. I still have a couple more frozen packs down there, but I don't need to make a huge mountain of them. Those will be for another supper. But, yeah. Again, all 50% off. I just need to use up my stuff. Alright, it's 10:38. He still hasn't come up to snuff yet. Almost, but... Oh, I put all those chicken thighs in the freezer just because I do want to make freezer meals with them, but I'll do that a different day that I do the hamburger stuff. And the chicken wings are going to be for a supper. Like, I'm not doing those for a freezer meal, but... Yeah, so while I was going down in the basement, I brought up some jars, and more jars behind my 2 pressure canners, and more jars. So these are going to all be washed today, and I gotta wash these 2 beasts. I hate doing that, because of course they don't fit in the dishwasher, and they don't fit in the sink proper. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna load up the dishwasher with some of these jars. I'll probably take 3 loads to get them all done, but at least they'll be washed and ready for tomorrow's concert. Alright guys, it's 11:17. I was just on the phone talking with my sister-in-law. But those mushrooms came up to boil. I boiled them for maybe 10 minutes and they're sitting in the strainer now. Still hot as can be. The dishwasher's going with a whole bunch of jars. I put it on the longer wash just so they get good and clean. Marquise came down. He made himself a tuna casserole, like a little individual there on the pot, like on the stove. And yeah, I need to go in my other deep freezer, the other one in the porch, and see. I don't have any freezer meals downstairs or the other deep freezer, but I know I have a raw pie one. We had that one not too long ago. If I have another one, I'll get that out and I'll stick it in the oven now. So I'm gonna go do that. All right, I found a Delissio pizza in there, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge freezer. They'll have it whenever. It's not buried. I had a chicken fettuccine Alfredo I made in June. I'm gonna take this out, take the foil off, spray it with cooking spray, put it back on and stick it in the oven, but I'll show you before I do that. All right, there it is. I might put a little cheese on top when it's almost done, just so it melts down on it good. But yeah, this is what supper's gonna be. All right guys, I know my head's kind of cut off, but these are those bags of corn I got. I'm gonna get them out and I'm gonna let them sit out because I need them to be defrosted. And they won't be until tomorrow. But I do this with frozen peas too. And I have done it with frozen beans. The beans don't turn out so good. They're quite mushy. But the corn and the peas turn out just like canned peas and corn from the store. Like they taste like just like the other kind. Whereas if you cook frozen corn, which is good, I'm not going to have the freezer space for that. And I have jars to use up, so I'd rather can it. It still tastes good, but you know, that taste of frozen corn compared to canned corn, it's a little different. Not any worse, or not any better, but just... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that 5th bag in these bowls. I don't know. I might have to put it in a pot. Let's see here. Then I got to get a cooler out of the shop so I can put this hamburger and stuff in it, so it can defrost. But there, that's a lot of corn. But I got a lot of jars, and I won't have to do corn for quite some time after this. All right, I got one cooler. I'll see what I can fit in there. All right, it all fit in there. That's great. I will get an ice pack to put in there. And I probably won't start making freezer meals till after I'm done the canning. Let me turn you around. I don't plan on going to town tomorrow morning, so I want to get up early, get the kids sent off to school, have everything ready for canning, do the canning all in the morning, and then do some cooking in the afternoon, whether I do the freezer meals tomorrow or just the chicken wings for supper. Because that hamburger might take a while to defrost. There's a lot of it. And if I don't do that, the freezer meal cooking tomorrow, it will be the next day for sure. And by that time, I might take some of those boneless, skinless chicken thighs out and let those defrost while I'm working with the hamburger and then work with the chicken the next day. We'll see. I don't know. But those mushrooms, let me turn you around again. Those mushrooms are over here. They're still sitting in the strainer, but they're still piping hot. I'm just gonna leave them be for now. I'm gonna take a little sit down. It's 11:39. That casserole is in the oven. It's nice and sunny out. Yeah. But, oh, I gotta get some laundry out of the laundry room too. All right, this is that laundry monster I birthed yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot, but I did wash and dry. Just didn't do anything else. So I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna super fast pace it, and let's just pretend I can get through this pile as fast as the video shows. All right, I don't know how long that was fast-paced because I haven't edited it yet. Don't take the ball of socks while it's trying to get these socks. Go get your toys. You were just squeaking them. But according to my phone, it was 23 minutes to get that stuff done. But get out of that. You're not playing with socks. She seems to love playing with socks. Stop it. Anyways, that basket is Marquise and Kara's. That basket is Mally's over there. And then some towels and Misha's pile. Messiah has a little pile. And mine's up on the piano bench. And get out of here. Anyways, yeah, I am done that, so that's good. Get out of here. It's 12:08. Okay. How do you like it? All right, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm not bringing this stuff upstairs. I'll deal with the towels and Maze's pile. But the rest, I'm just going to set beside the steps. When they get home, they'll bring it upstairs. So, yeah. All right, it's 20 after 12. I brought up some stuff, not all of it, but yeah, I was just reading my comments from yesterday's video, the first day of school, and that little eyeball, if you've seen that video, it was from our friend Laura. I forget if I said Teresa, but I'll come over here where it's lighter. She's the one that sent those little, well, they look like cat eyes or something, but Mally made it out of, made it look like an eyeball. Yeah, so thanks again, Laura. She loves them. Loves all of those gems and the clay and all that stuff. But I'm here in the wash. It's either spinning out to be done or spinning out to be rinsed. I don't know. But I'm going to sit down a minute. We're just going to take a little rest. I don't feel like having a nap or anything. I just want to kick back a minute and relax. That stuff's in the cooler, which is good. The mushrooms are still in that strainer. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for that. And the dishwasher, I think, is drying now. I need to wash those pressure canners. I could can the mushrooms today, but I don't want to overdo myself. I'll do all the canning. Like, mushrooms only take 45 minutes to can once they're in the canner. I forget what corn is. I can't remember, but I'll look it up. And I still have to dig out my lids and wash my rings. So it's all that stuff. This is like the prep day for canning. And then I'm going to do the mushrooms and the corn tomorrow. And that'll be off my docket. Going through one of my deep freezers, there's a bunch of deer meat in there. So I plan on canning that too. But not tomorrow. So I just want to try to get some canning done this month. And it'll feel good to have like a stock for the winter. And then I'll have more space in my deep freezer for freezer meals or deals. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah. I'm just going to map that out in my mind. Sit here and relax, have a carbonated water, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, I've been sitting here for a while. It's 1:56. I did a teacup book chat. Talk about this bizarro book that I read. Anyways, I'll quickly show you the books that I got at the, library. I won't get into them, but that one, Right Behind You by Lisa Gardner, Karen Slaughter, The Good Daughter, Lisa Jewell, Invisible Girl, and The Serpent's Kiss by Mark T. Sullivan. So they were all $1, so for $4 I got 4 more books. Anyways, yeah, the kids will be home in about 45 minutes. They didn't get home till about 3 o'clock yesterday, so it all depends. So I gotta think. I'm procrastinating about washing those pressure canners, but that's what I should do. Get it done and over with, Tracy. Just get off my backside and do it. Violet, will you help me? Don't give me the cold shoulder. Boop. Will you wash the pressure canners for me, please? Yeah, she probably won't. But anyways, I'll be back in a bit. I need to go deal with that. All right. Oh, it is warm out. It is quite warm. We're going to sit outside and wait for the kids to get home. And I washed those pressure canners, so that's a big deal. I wiped the table off because the jars are done in the dishwasher. And I'll be able to take the jars out of the dishwasher and put them on a towel, and then I'll just cover the jars with a big tablecloth till tomorrow. So that's the plan anyways. I also got all the clips of today off my phone and on to the computer. I haven't edited, but at least I got that off. So now we're just waiting on them. Marquise is home now. He's in the shower. And that stuff's still in the oven. I'll check it after, but yeah, should be good. Should be good. Here's the kids. Come here, Violet. I don't have her tethered to anything. I just don't want her to run out in the road. You stay here. Oh, they're running to her. Oh, God. You guys come over here. So Violet comes over. How was school?
Good.
There, go run after Zaya.
Gimli at the end of the day, and I
Look,
don't
just her prancing pony.
Oh, I know. Oh, I lost a tooth.
You lost a tooth?
Yeah.
Oh, did you actually lose it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I didn't lose it, but it fell. I got it out.
You have it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't show it. How did it fall out?
Did you get in a fight with somebody?
I was actually like, I was using my
Did
top
somebody
tooth
knock
and-
your tooth out?
No, I was like using my top tooth and I was picking at it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
that one.
Yeah.
Is that a big tooth?
Yeah, come here.
No, I know.
Violet's having a ball. Did you lose any teeth, Maze? Go get her. Go get her. All right. Take it on out. All right, I got Maze's paperwork. I didn't have it yesterday. I did Misha and Maziah's. I have to do Mally's and Maze's today. But Maze has a communication folder. And he was all proud of showing me he got a star today, which means he had a good day.
That's what I used to do.
I know. It reminds me of when you guys were little. I mean, you're still young, but
Yeah.
grade. Little grades you get, little calendars like this.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have October already in there. And November. And December. They have the whole thing. Oh, they have the whole school year.
They don't have February. Oh.
Yeah, they up until
Wait,
June.
no, they have January. They don't have January.
Yes, I just skipped past it.
Oh.
And then an exercise scribbler. But these are all calendar things. And then
And guess what?
with the
We have
pocket.
gym every day now.
Oh, nice. What, you play dodgeball?
No, sadly.
I
we
love
played that
dodgeball.
tail game where you have to grab tails. Then we also play like a musical chairs game, but you can tag people.
Oh, okay.
I played a game to learn our names, and
I also did that.
Oh. Oh,
Like-
did I just mark on my neck?
no,
Did
I don't see any.
Okay.
What did you do?
I just went to scratch my thing and there. Yeah, I was just
And
kind
we
of a
played
doorknob.
like a game
I'm in the bed.
with pennies, and like there's a shark, and so it's sailor thing. I don't know what it's called.
big one, Zaya, and then just when you're done, leave it out in the hall so I can empty everybody's garbage can after.
I can just put my garbage
What is
in
it?
here.
Garbage day tomorrow?
Yeah.
My garbage.
Yeah. Garbage day is this week, yes.
No, I mean I can empty my garbage can.
Yes, you can, yes, but there's garbage on your floor and your desk and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take the broom.
Okay. It's there in the dustpan's behind that little garbage can. All right, I need to fill out Maze's paperwork. And they always have like a write-up about their class and stuff. He's in grade 1/2 immersion. My kids go to French immersion. All their classes are in French.
I'm going to high school next year,
Yes, you are.
and I'm not excited.
No. Yeah, we gotta fill this out all the time. Every year. Violet's having a good old slurp. Yeah, this is all the stuff I did yesterday.
Sandwich? Oh yeah, I
I
did.
gave her the corner. Misha gave her the corner of her ham sandwich, like the little. It was just like a corner left over.
I didn't paint it.
I have to sneeze. I'll show these guys. Hold it up to the camera. Oh. Excuse me. Early closure protocol. What are the pictures on all of those?
There's a cupcake, a dragonfly, and an owl.
Okay. There. Student's name, teacher's name, parent/guardian names, and which option works best for you. Regular dismissal protocol, like on the bus. Option 2, arrange for somebody, and I put a little note. If we're not home. Like, the kids usually go to dad's or somebody picks them up. So dad's one of the emergency contacts just because he's not even a 5-minute drive from both the high school and the elementary school, which is good. But I mean, Marquise is a pickup person. My sister-in-law is a pickup person. You got to have everybody identified. So, yeah, media release consent, class dojo stuff, emergency contacts already filled out on Misha's. Only one per family you got to fill out, thank God. I used to fill them out, every single one, like with the grade of the students, emergency contact, one per family. So I already filled that out yesterday. I'm gonna fill that thing out. Class dojo, yes. Yeah. I wonder, I'm just gonna tear off the stuff that I filled out. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more than this. Did I miss some pages? There's no pages for his health card and all that stuff. Or maybe that'll be coming. Already filled out. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that, and keep that, and send this, put it back in his communication folder, and put it in his zipper pouch, maze. Maybe we'll be getting more stuff, because that's not enough paperwork usually. I don't mind. Oh, what is this? Yeah, this is something to sign. Oh, I gotta read this and sign this. Class dojo permissions form. Okay, yeah. Well, we've had class dojo before, but maybe they do it every year. I'll have to see if the girls have a new form, because I thought I filled one out for Messiah yesterday, but it didn't look like this. I don't know. And then my email. Yes, I give permission. My signature. September 8th. So that needs to go in there. But yeah, like the other big one where you'll identify this and that, the health card or home address, doctor, dentist, gender, or non-binary. I noticed that yesterday they have male, female, non-binary. Like you can check this, or this, which I thought was really good because that's a new thing. I never had that before, but it's all good. It's all inclusive, so that's good. All right, so this is just our health stuff I thought that we'd need, but no, that's it. I got them to bring in their lunch kettles so I can pack their lunches. Yeah, I can pack their lunches. But right now I want to wipe the table quick, give it another quick wipe. All those bottles are clean. And I will set them on the table on a towel and cover them with the tablecloth. And they'll be ready for tomorrow. So I'll be back in a bit. right. I know it looks messy over there, but that's what happens when you get canning and cooking and stuff. But clean towel, clean table, clean jars, clean tablecloth. So we're good. Clean pressure canners over there. I need to deal with those mushrooms, and I need to take that casserole out of the oven. I'm sure it's done now. I can smell it. All right, guys. Let's take a gander at this. I haven't checked it since I put it in the oven. Well, that's a lie. I put a little cheese on it earlier, like, but it was still frozen, honestly, so. Ooh, sugar. Oh. Okay, all right. The kids don't like it when the noodles get crunchy around the sides, which I understand. But the rest, that looks pretty creamy. Oh, you can't see. You can't even see what I'm talking. Oh, Lord. Now, well, it goes through, so it's done. Off. It's like 4 o'clock. These guys want to eat. So I'm going to give it to them. Now, I'm not going to, this doesn't look like a big piece, but it's thick. So, and it's rich. Oh. Oh, and I got to remember that watermelon. It's not the ideal combination, chicken Alfredo and watermelon, but with a cinnamon bun to boot. But that's what we're doing. There's one. Kind of a messy square, but it's straight out the gate, so that's what happens. Get Messiah some. Ooh. Hi, chicken Alfredo. Did you, Violet? Did you come on the bus?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Did you two sit together?
No, I sat alone.
Oh, did you?
She sat with her friends.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So did your mom get that all organized?
Yep.
Awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. That's Mally and Kara. So she can go on the bus now. Oh, somebody asked, does Marquise go to school? No, he works, but Kara's in grade 12, so she still goes to school. But chicken, there's yours, Mish. Oh, and there's watermelon. It's hot, I know. I know.
Save me some more, Mom.
I will save you some watermelon, yes. All right. Well, go pee, yeah. I'll be back in a second. All right, I just have to show you. Look at the piece Mally took. It's like the centerpiece of the pizza. She has to go right in the middle and get the soft spot, I guess. Oh, Mally. All right, Mally's paperwork I got us to do. All right, friends, so I got you set up. I'm gonna can the mushrooms right now. I just got done editing my tea time with Tracey and Violet video I did today. I filled up the dishwasher, another whole load with jars. I forget if I told you that. And I just thought, well, I might as well can these because I gotta wait till that editing program is done. And these won't take very long at all, really. I'm just gonna probably use one canner for this. Yeah, it should be fine. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So I checked all these. I have videos on canning mushrooms. If I think of it, I'll put it down below, but you gotta make sure you check your jars. I checked them before I even put them in the dishwasher this morning. If there's any nicks or scratches, it's a no-go because they'll just bust in the pressure canner. But especially on the top, if there's a nick or something stuck to the top of it, the seal of the lid isn't going to seal properly, and you either have to use your product up or try to recan it in a new jar, with a clean lid or a clean ring, top of the jar thing. I just want to get my hands in these mushrooms and put them in. Now, half pints and pints can both at the same time and pressure, like 45 minutes. So whether it's in these little half pints or in the pint jars, it's 45 minutes. So if I have some half pint jars in the dishwasher still, so I might hold on that till that's done, because I want to use up my little half pint jars. We'll see. We'll see if I need some more. So these turn out just like the canned ones in the store, I find. They're tender, they're not mushy, even though they are mushrooms. But so I'll whip through this and then I'll bring you back when we move on to the next step. There's still some mushrooms in here. I'm going to hold on instead of using those, and I'll see where we're at. Well, actually I'll use this so I don't, well, maybe I won't. Maybe, yes, no, yes, no. So since my jars are cold, my mushrooms are cold, my canner is cold, I'm using cold water. And you can add like a little canning salt to this if you want. I don't bother, because usually when I have mushrooms, it's in some sort of something that's already seasoned. And I just try to fill it up to the bottom of the funnel, because you need to have a little head space at the top. But we need to debubble these jars first. See if we can make a little more room. Make sure we get all the air bubbles out if we can possibly do that. And you need to use something that's not metal, either wood or plastic will do. I'm using not a toothpick, a chopstick. Oh, this is heavy. Oh. Yeah, just a wooden toothpick. You just shimmy this stuff around a little bit, just so it knocks any air bubbles out. I should use the other end. It keeps poking them. You can buy debubblers, but all it is a plastic poker. So you do you, boo. But just don't use something metal because it can scratch the jar. I just give it a few pokes around the jar, move stuff around. And sometimes it makes more room, not all the time. I seem to have got it bang on. There's a couple that need just a little splash more water. And then we wipe the rims, and then you pretty much just put the lids and rings on and put it in the canner. And then we start to heat up the joint. Yeah, it's 5:32. So, yeah, that one needs more water for sure. For sure. Now that's too much water. Too much. The mushrooms are here sitting in the strainer. I know I'm using a metal spoon. I'm just trying to be careful not to touch anything. Trying. All right. So I'm out of white vinegar. I think I used the last of it. You put a splash of white vinegar in your canning water so you don't get a white film on top of your jars. If you don't do that and the white film comes, it washes off. It is fine, but it just saves that extra step if you just put a little blip of white vinegar. Now, I do have apple cider vinegar. I don't know if that would work. I might try that and see. I will dig around to see if I have any more white vinegar though. I couldn't find any. Now I'm using just hot water here. It's just to make sure there's no mushroom fragments or anything on the top that might prevent the jars from sealing. But oftentimes I use white vinegar, especially if I'm canning like meat or something. I know you can't see me very well. Meat or something that could be greasy. Broth. Bone broth. Alright, so you used to have to warm these lids. I buy mine at the dollar store. They're Bernardin kind. That's the cheapest place in town to get them. $2 a box. And they work fine for me, so there you go. But you don't have to soak them now, but if you do soak them, oh, now look at that. First one right off the top. I'm glad I noticed that. No, this way. That's uneven. This is not going to work. It better not all be like that. I won't be happy. No, the rest are fine, but the red ring around there, that's what has apparently loosened it up a bit when you soaked them in hot water or warm water. Not that you could feel it with your fingers, but I guess it was supposed to give the lid a better chance of sticking to the top of the jar. But apparently you don't need to do that anymore. Sometimes I still do it, sometimes I don't. And tonight, no. Oh. I do love myself some canning. Makes me happy on the inside. It's just to get set up for canning is what takes the work. Washing the jars and the canners and stuff. I didn't check that one. There. Once I get these all in the canner, I'll bring out a couple of those jars, whether it's done washing or not. I put it on the extra long wash just because, but I mean, they were clean when I packed them away. But you need to have a nice clean jar. There was nothing stuck to it or anything, just out of storage, give it a wash. But yeah, I said earlier, you don't need to sanitize or sterilize things that you're going to pressure pan. Now, if these jars were hot, like with the hot water, I'd be using these lifters to lift up the jars to put over there. But since I'm not, I can use it with my hands. But you can guarantee when I take them out of the canner, I'll be using those suckers. Yeah. And I'm not putting it on tight, just fingertip tight, like with your fingertips. You don't need to crank it. And whatever, if one of these jars don't seal, that's okay. Mushrooms will still be good. I'll use them in whatever we have for supper tomorrow or the next day. It's all good. Now, another time if I buy these mushrooms, I might put them on the dehydrators. I have 3 dehydrators. And when I feel like doing a different kind of project, I've dehydrated a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so upset because I started canning mushrooms and I don't know if it recorded at all. When I go to shut my phone off, my SD card is full. So what I did, I filled up the jars with mushrooms. I put fresh water in on top of them. Make sure there's the right amount of space. What else did I do? I debubbled them. I wiped the rims. I put the lids in the rings on and put them in my pressure canner here. I was talking to you the whole time. We were having a good old yarn. At least I thought we were. I guess I was talking to myself instead of you. Anyways, I'm waiting for the dishwasher to be done. There's a few jars in there that I need for the rest of the mushrooms. But let me turn you around. So this is all full. Not awful, all full. And then I'm going to put this shelf on top. I want to take a picture of this first, just a minute. This shelf, I do have a video on how I can mushrooms, so I will put it down below because I'm no expert, but I'll just explain what I've learned and what works for me. And yeah, I'm going to double deck this mother. And I'll probably have enough to fill up this top shelf, and I'll have a whole big old canner full of mushrooms. Well, we're going to pressure can it for 45 minutes, but I have to wait. I am waiting. I'm not going to do this and do another batch. No, I'm just waiting for those other jars, and then we'll get this going. All right, the dishwasher finished just in the nick of time. Well, it's still drying, but I took these out. They're hot, but anyways, I'm going to put the rest of these in this and put them in the canner, and I'll bring it back. And there's the top rack. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to turn that on high. So this is the top of my canner. It looks dirty. It's washed, though. It is. You need a full-on metal scouring pad to get that off. And I always blow in the top of this, so I know it's not plugged up. Giving it a kiss. And this little poker right there, that's an important bit. This is the gasket. You got to make sure you wash. I wash that between every canning session. That's what seals the top. Make sure this is all cleared off. Very important. And then it locks in. Locks in place. Now, I didn't even think. my little 10-pound, I use 10 pounds weight thing. But that doesn't go on yet. We need to wait for this to start boiling until we see a steady stream of steam, like full force steam coming out of here. Not just a little whistle, not a little, you know, it has to be forceful, like it's on a mission. And then we set the timer for 10 minutes. So I'll bring you back when this starts doing its thing. What's up?
No.
You can't be around the stove when I'm doing this though, Maze. Anyways, I'm going to clean up this mess. I'll wait for those jars to finish in the dishwasher. Yeah, I might actually do that with the corn. Because if I'm letting it sit out anyways, I find in the past, defrosting a bag of corn, even when it comes time to can it, when I take it out of the bowl and put it in the jars, I have to leave it in the jars for a while because the stuff down at the bottom is still frozen. So I might do that. And that way I'll just cover it with that tablecloth. I'm going to get up the arse crack of dawn tomorrow and I'm going to can that corn. And if I can get up as early as I want, I won't say that I'll have it all done before the kids go to school, but maybe before Mally goes to school. So we'll see. All right, that's what I'm talking. And this little red poker was down to begin with, but now it's poked up. That means there's pressure in this can. So you can't wiggle it, you can't move it, don't try to take the lid off it, nothing. There's pressure in there. So now we're just going to put the timer for 10 minutes. And then when that is up, we move on to the next step. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Now, this is the little weight. I use 10 pounds. I blow in that, make sure it's not clogged up. And believe you me, that steam will burn you. But this is still on high, like the temperature on the gauge. We wait till this starts doing the funky chicken and dancing and make a godforsaken noise. And then we adjust the heat. So this might just take a minute. It might take a couple minutes. But when it does, you'll know it because it's going to be doing like shaking, twerking and stuff like that. So I'll show you the twerk in a minute. Oh, it's about to come. You see that?
Yeah.
You see it up there twerking, Maze?
Is it gonna blow up?
No, it's not gonna blow up.
Well, is that gonna come off?
No. It's dancing. It's dancing for us.
What's gonna happen?
Nothing, back up. It's just letting some steam off, just like sometimes you let some steam off. Yep. Yeah. I wait for the steam, for it to simmer down, and then I turn the temperature down. So I usually put it between a 6 and a 7, and then I set the timer for 45 minutes. So we let this do its thing for 45 minutes. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay around here. I'll probably clean up the kitchen. I need to be in ear distance of this. And it'll do that little wiggle jiggle a little bit through the minute, like, or it could be a gentle simmer like this. As long as some steam is coming off, it's not just building and building and building. Apparently this is a fail safe, so if that did happen, that'll pop off and let some steam off, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, 45 minutes. I'll bring you back when that's done. Alright guys, that's it. So all I do now is just shut the timer, shut the burner off, and you leave it. Just leave it until that little red poker is down. When that poker is down, you know that there's no pressure in the canner, and it's okay to take the weight off and open the top. Still going to be super hot, so you got to be careful. But I'll bring you back when we open the sucker and see if it worked. Okay, while that pot's cooling down, Maze has scheduled me for a few minutes to watch him play the new PlayStation 3 from his big brother. What is this game, Maze?
What some people call the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, but what's the game?
NBA 2K15.
Okay, yeah, that's what he's playing.
This is the box, NBA 2K15.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it good, so there it is.
Oh, there it is, yep. See it, guys? Yep. All right, I'm still waiting for that pot to come down with pressure. Look at all these jars. Now, I won't use all these for the corn, but I do plan on canning more stuff after I can the corn, like the deer meat and stuff. So I'm just in preparation of future canning in the very near future. I want to have this stuff ready to rock. So I'm going to get this stuff out and put it on the table. Alright guys, it's 10 after 8. That little poker just went down, so I can take this off. It's still very hot. So I'm going to open it away from my face so I don't get a steam bath in my face. And push it ahead because those drops will land down on your toes and burn your toes. Speaking from experience. The top ones seem to be intact. I have a towel out here, right on the counter here. I'll take you off to show you after. It's just, took all those jars out of the dishwasher, put them on the table and covered them with that tablecloth. So, I know the lighting's horrible right now, but they good. And hopefully they all seal. But if not, that's okay. As long as the jar's not broke, we can still eat the mushrooms. So let's speed this up. Alright, I don't know if you can see, but they're still bubbling. I've heard a couple of them ping. But yeah, they're still piping hot. But 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 half pints of mushrooms. And yeah, pretty pleased with that. Oh, you can kind of see it better this way. Alright guys, well, they're sitting over there on the counter. We'll get a better look at them tomorrow. I don't know if it's, let me just, is that any better? We'll get a better look at them tomorrow when it's light out and stuff like that. But I'm going to end this video now so I can get it edited and uploaded because it's already running late. The first part of this video got cut off from last night. Last night I stayed up and watched Practical Magic. Like the, Practical Magic movie, and went to bed, I don't know, a little after 11. And then got up where this video started off. So, I don't know, I might go to bed even earlier than that so I can get up extra early. I'd really like to try to challenge myself to get this corn going before the kids even catch the bus. So it's done early in the day. You hear that? Oh, I love that noise. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. I know this is probably a long one, But it's like you've been here with me all day long, and I hope you feel the same way. And I do plan on filming again tomorrow too. So, yeah, lots of stuff going on tomorrow. If I don't get to the freezer meals, I'll at least do chicken wings. And I might actually scramble the hamburger up. I just won't make the meals yet. Just cook the meat. Maybe. We'll see if it's defrosted enough. But it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. So I hope that you feel like you want to hang out here. If you want to hang out here, you know, you're more than welcome. Pull up a chair. We'll have a yarn. I'll put on the kettle and we'll can some corn and fry some grub. So anyways, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, all right, guys. Well, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.